Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to another giveaway and Q&A video, guys. We're going to jump straight into this one. We're going to get into the giveaway first, and then we're going to do answering the Q&A, the questions, and that's going to be our video for today. So let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. But first, as always, thank you. As always, we're gonna keep going. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you much for being here. All of you guys who use my creator code, thank you very much. Everyone who's a member of the channel, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so very much for that. And let's go ahead and jump into this. So for those of you who don't know how we do this, I try and do a giveaway every single week. And in that giveaway, the way we do it is right here. We go over to the YouTube comment picker. So the way you enter these giveaways for these gift cards is just leave a comment down below in this video. That's all you got to do. Just leave a comment in this video. That's all it takes. If you want to have your question answered during the week, leave it on any video. But to enter the giveaways has to be on the Q&A videos. So we're going to put in our previous Q&A video. We're going to filter duplicate users. We are going to answer our question. And we're going to get the YouTube comments. And we've got 48 people who entered. And the winner is Chris S, who said, hey, Chris, congratulations, dude. You got yourself 1,000 V-Bucks, and I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to do another 1,000. We're going to do another 1,000. So we got 1,000. We're going to do another 1,000 for next week, because right now I think thousands are the most that I have right now. So if you want to enter that giveaway, like all you have to do is just leave a comment down below in this video. That's all you have to do. Just leave a comment in this video, and that's all it takes to get into the Q&A, into the giveaway. That's all it takes. And if you'd like your question asked during the week, then all you have to do in any of my videos, just type question 2 points, your question, and ask your question, and that's all it takes to get your question asked. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to start with Eddie Chisu, who asked, question, what happened to Mythic Questions? Now, first of all, to answer your question, I want to start bringing them back again. Mythic Questions were questions that people would ask that were like really good. A question that I could make like, I couldn't just answer in a couple of minutes or a minute or so, that I needed a lot more time and research to go into and to answer. I still have a handful of those questions saved in the folder, in the file. I really would like to do this again. I really would like to start doing Mythic Questions again. I just haven't had the time. So to answer your question, that's all it is. I just haven't had the time. And for those of you who don't know, again, like the Mythic Questions, again, like I said, it was maybe on a stream or on a YouTube comment or on anything. Maybe someone would ask a question that was like, boom, like an amazing question. And yeah, so it would take a little bit more time to answer that question. That's what a Mythic Question was. But yeah, so basically what happened to them is that I guess they're still there. I just have to find the time to do videos about them. Hopefully we can do it. Master Carnage asks, question, do you think defenders could be added so that they follow you around the map, kind of like animals, and help you fight? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, one of the things that I'm working on is I am working on kind of like a series talking about some major points that I feel like what it would, I'm calling the series What If, okay? Or what it would take to make save the world amazing, what it would take to make it absolutely incredible, like certain things that need to be overhauled or changed or completely redone in the game, major updates to it, and the defenders is most definitely one of them. Defenders are amazing. Defenders are absolutely incredible, and we need the capacity to not only level up their defenders but also work on them to make them really good. Because can you imagine if you went into a mission and you had yourself 3 defenders that were like really powerful with a really good weapon? They could effectively do as good a job, if not better, than someone helping or another player. And I do feel like regardless of the mission, regardless of how many people you have in a mission, I think that we should each be allowed at least 1 defender. Okay, like I really think, and this is very much the concept of it, because especially once you get into the higher level missions, it gets hard, and a defender that you could kind of train and give the proper weapon and work on their attributes and their stats I think would be really, really good for the game. I think it would be fantastic. And not only that, but again, like I said, the Defenders is one of the part of the game that needs a gigantic overhaul. But yes, I think it would be really great if you could have a Defender, much like how you can hire people in Battle Royale, you know, the NPCs to follow you around and fight for you. I kind of think that was meant for Save the World first. I mean, I think a lot of things were meant for Save the World first. Just, you know, they decided to put them into Battle Royale instead. But I think that's one of the things that definitely really would be the game would benefit greatly from that, I think. Omar asks, question, what's your favorite Save the World weapon? My favorite weapon, I have to say, is Zap Zap, because I fell in love with the Zap Zap long ago. I love the Zap Zap. The Zap Zap is still actually pretty good. If you carry 2 Zap Zaps, you can actually do like a lot of damage flipping back and forth in them. And if you build them correctly, they can be both damage effective, again, also with the proper loadout, but they can be very damage effective, and they can be very just effective overall. Yes, I know they use the cells. I know it's, you know, it's not the most powerful weapon, but I really like them. I really like the Zap Zap. I think it's one of the best weapons in the game. It probably is my favorite weapon in the game, closely followed by the Masamune. The Masamune is absolutely amazing, especially if you're using the Immortal Pale Luna build. Masamune is just way up there. It's amazing. And there's a lot of other S rank weapons, you know, like the neon bow, and is it called the neon bow? I think it's called the neon bow, or the X-ray bow, or whatever you want to call it. The Pulsar 9000, you know, there's certain S rank weapons, which actually I'm realizing now I never have done an S rank weapon guide. I think I've talked about like the top weapons, but I really do want to break down most weapons, because there are some weapons that it doesn't matter what loadout you use, who uses them, or how they use them, they're still amazing. There's certain weapons that are very powerful for certain characters and certain loadouts, but there's just the S rank weapons that just, you know, anyone can use, and they're just, yeah, the sci-fi weapons, and yeah, pretty much, and the neon weapons. It's just, they're OP. But yeah, for me personally, the Zap Zap is most definitely probably still one of my favorite weapons. Ian asks, question, when will you really be back? I am back. Right now I'm trying to work on figuring out how I want to be my schedule. For those of you watching this right now, if you're watching it Monday evening, then you might want to come over, because I'm probably streaming by the time you're watching this. I'm going to be releasing this sometime in the evening, and a couple hours after that, I'm going to probably start streaming. I'll stream for a couple hours. Right now, I'm easing into it. I'm just streaming a couple hours every single time. I'm probably going to be, excuse me. I'm probably going to be streaming maybe 3-4 times a week to begin with, and probably just short streams to begin with, and then I do have some plans to do much longer streams, especially once I get into certain things I want to do in certain games, like for example Epistory. You know, for those of you, I want to do a full playthrough of that game. There's a couple other games coming out that I want to just do full playthroughs and just play through the whole thing in them, and even Save the World. There's a lot that I want to do within Save the World that is going to take a long time to do it, and especially since we're coming into Vbucks season again, it'll be fun to you know, grind those away too. But yeah, so definitely, yeah, I am back. Just keep an eye out. Mech asks, question, do you think Deliver the Bomb should be removed, and if you have any idea of new mission type, what is it? The name you liked last video is just reference to Violet Mech. Oh, cool, that's awesome. All right. Thank you for information, man. To answer your question, do I think Deliver the Bomb should be removed? Yes, but probably not for the reasons that you think. I think that the Deliver the Bomb mission is faulty for Save the World because it doesn't do anything for us. The concept is, for lack of a better word, outdated. It's just outdated. We need the Deliver the Bomb to be maybe in stages, or a different kind of concept that works better with what we have in the game now. If we could, again, just it should be kind of like where you can do multiple things at once. Like while you have a group of people building and defending the base or starting the base, you have one or two people defending the bomb and traveling it, because the actual like moving the bomb isn't really that difficult, and you barely ever really fail. It doesn't really matter what mission you are, unless you're in a very high mission, then you know that everything is just difficult. But yeah, I really think that there could be different types of deliver the bomb and different type of retrievals, and for new mission types, I mean, there's so many different types. I mean, we've never really done anything more with those, the portals. We've never done that much with that. There's so many different storylines that they kind of left half done. The time traveler storyline, there's multiple different missions that you could modify. Like for example, once we come once we go back to Hexylvania, for Nightmares, there could be missions that could be done there that were more modified for that. And again, I like the fact that they finally fixed like the survivor missions, and they have included all these other missions which are shorter missions that you can do, like the 10-minute missions. Those are awesome. Those are really, really awesome. But I kind of do feel that if they were to create more concepts that actually benefited the game, like the gameplay as it is, of course that does mean they would have to spend a lot of time and money and effort and energy and manpower to create this, and they probably won't do that. But yeah, and also, and I know I should say that they should remove deliver the bomb because of how glitchy it is, but so many missions are glitchy. And we don't even know why. It's still one of those things that we're like, why is it that we can't do certain things in certain missions? The glitches and the bugs are just, they're over 9,000, and that definitely should be something that should be kind of like looked at or try to be resolved. Last question is from Isti, who's asked question: do you think we're gonna get 1 or 2 new characters added to save the world? I think we're going to be getting at least a new character every season. That's kind of what it seems like. Every single season, we've got 4 seasons in the game, a year, and every single season they sprinkle a little bit extra, either a new playable character or a new mission. I mean, if you look at right now, the whole wildlife kind of mission thing, they've stretched. They have like literally stretched the whole wildlife update to be what, a year and a half, 2 years now. And that's what it takes. For those of you who played the game at the very beginning, you remember that we had weekly updates. We had weekly a new character, sometimes a new character and a new weapon. We would have, over a course of a month or two, they would bring out an entirely new set of weapons and heroes and everything in this new storyline. And every single week we'd have a new page or a new quest line to do, and new hero and the whole thing. And so all they're doing here is that they took the same concept and they've stretched it out over a very long period of time, which is why we're only getting just a tiny little sprinkle every 3 or 4 months. But that's how it's going to keep going. Now the question is, how many more wildlife heroes are we going to go wildlife weapons? Are there going to be wildlife weapons that are going to be coming out, and what are those going to look like? Is there going to be some other sort of wildlife storyline that we're going to get? That's the thing. It's it's a big question that's up in the air, that once that finishes, do they have some other storyline they want to work on or bring us? Only time will tell. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. That's all the questions for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you'd like to enter for the next giveaway next week, another 1,000 V-Bucks, go ahead and just leave a comment down below here if you have a question to ask about this game, any game, anything like that you want me to talk about, like any game or anything going on. We stay away from politics and religion, that kind of stuff. But if it's apart from that, if it's something if it's something about Pokemon, or if it's something about a game or something going on, or entertainment or media or that, go ahead and ask, and we'll be happy to answer it. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna go and collect my llamas now. See ya.